Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Enjoy nighting out.
And today we have landed right here in Pittsburg, Pennsylvania. You might be saying, Joe, what are you doing today? That's a good question. What are we doing today, Joe?
I don't know. What are we doing?
She threw it back at me. I wanted her to do the opening. She likes when I do the talking. All right. So we're outside of a spot called Bicycle Heaven. It's a bicycle museum started by
Craig Morrow.
Craig Morrow in 1991. He found a discarded bike, fixed it up in his garage. And that's where the story began. In 2011, this museum opened from that one single bike. Now it's a massive collection. You might be like, Joe, did you become like a sports YouTube channel? No, we did not. No. This is still weird. This is still odd. This still fits with our things. I mean, Queen said it best. I like to ride my bicycle. I love to ride my bike. I might have quoted them wrong. I don't know. It's been a long drive to Pittsburgh today. We didn't ride a bike here. We drove. I like bicycles, but not enough to drive from New York to Pittsburgh. Maybe one day, but it won't be in one day, if that makes sense. I'm going on a tangent. I am sorry. So they have some cool stuff here. If we see movie props, bicycle rental, service, tires, but there is more than just bicycles in here, even though the bicycles we are going to look at is awesome. I mean, even Randy from Randyland promotes this spot. So I'm excited to come check it out. I'm excited to bring you with us to the world's largest bike museum and shop, as seen in the New York Times. If you like coming on this adventure, stuff like this, you should like this video. But if you want to come on all of the adventures, make sure to subscribe to our channel, ring the notification bell, because you'll know when we go on more of them. Comment down below. Are you a bicycle or a scooter, man? Tell me. Hopefully bicycles, because you decided to watch this video. And welcome if you haven't ever watched any other videos. This should be fun. I'm excited. So step right up. Let's go for this ride. Already outside, bicycles for sale. Please stomp and wipe shoes to help keep our museum free of dirt, salt, and Randyland sand. If you've seen our Randyland video, you'll know what that's about. Well, if not, we'll put a link down that below. All right. All clean.
Cycle at Staples.
Wow, look at this. Already walking into some newish Schwinn bicycles, 99. I like this, the Tigeroo toy horn from 1965. I love these Harley Davidson bicycles, looking like motorcycles. But this is what I mean, we're not just looking at regular bicycles. We get some cool things here. Bicycle Heaven is the only place in the world to see 4 Bowden Spacelander bicycles. Only 30 or so to be found out of the 544 made in Michigan. Wait a second. Did they get another one or is that a different one? I don't know enough about my bicycles. All I know is I like them and I like this one has a chicken. Fairview, 1900s to 1920s. The wheels are actually made out of wood. That is cool. But I love, like, behind that, then we'll have like little miniature, like rickshaws models. The story about our famous off-shifty shirts. Pittsburgh holds the Dirty Dozen races each year, founded by Danny Chu. It's a race that consists of racing up 13 steepest streets in Pittsburgh, one by one, ending up on Canton Avenue, the steepest street in the USA, 37-degree grade. So steep you can drive a car up, but illegally to drive down. Joy, you know about this bike?
What?
No one knows, only the Phantom knows. It's a Schwinn Panther. I wish I could find bikes made like this nowadays. I mean, like, these things are cool. I love when they have style and curve. Look at this one, how cool this is. The shifter for your bike isn't on your handlebars. It's between your legs to shift the gears. Joy, you want a Marilyn Monroe bicycle?
Kinda do.
I want this lemon peeler. 1969. I want to do sideshow on these bicycles. Could you imagine, Joy? You laying on a bed of nails and me riding over you on a Schwinn orange crate? Ooh, pretty glass. Oh, those bottles with the bell on them. We have some of my insulators, which I love so much. Oh, this is a cool case. Here we have all the shields from the fronts of bikes. Roadmasters, There's a Schwinn over there. Join the dark side. Strong you shall be. Lots of Schwinns. All I say is bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. They got a lot of bicycles. Now you might be like, wow, that is a large, large, large collection of bicycles. But no, this isn't all the bicycles. There's more upstairs. We gotta get out of here before these bees wake up. Time to head upstairs. Museum, floor 2. I do think it's cool. It is a working bike shop, so we actually have all tires and parts. Yes, you are going the right way. Floor 2 of the museums. Thanks for letting me know. Joy's already leading the way. A little behind the scenes of the retail store. And the repair shops. Now remember, this is the world's biggest museum on bicycles. It says that for a reason. And more bikes and more tires. Like, I don't know if I'm going the right way. This is cool, but I'm confused, Joy.
I know, right?
I love exploring all this stuff, though. My favorite thing is, I don't know a lot about bicycles. But when it becomes someone's passion and they preserve and show their passion so fondly, the love of it, to label thousands of bicycles.
The 1890s wood wheel bike.
Another wood wheel bike.
With 1890s work stand.
Oh, that's crazy that the stand is from the 1890s too. You don't only have to ride a bike, you can ride a horse. Do you think anyone ever took one of these bicycles, went up a ramp, and jumped over a shark tank?
I mean, it kind of does remind me of Evel Knievel right there.
So it's possible.
It's possible.
With this one that has looks like a little fake motor on it, someone might have jumped the shark.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, get it? It's the Fonz. He's the one that jumped the shark. So the pinball machine we are looking at right now, it is out of order, sadly, but it's from the Happy Days TV show. Space Time. This game is the second of 2 machines used on TV show Happy Days. Most pinball aficionados know that the Nippet was on that show, but once Fonz broke the record, it was replaced with Space Time. There's the pinball machine in the picture. And here is the machine. You could play the machine that the Fonz played here. This to me is so cool. I wish this wasn't out of order. I love pinball, but knowing I'm like touching a paddle that Arthur Fonzarelli touched, Henry Winkler, like, that is so cool. It might not be working, but I'm pretending to play pinball on the Fonz's pinball machine. That's so cool.
Did you notice the bike, too?
Huh. We also have the Fonz bike. This is the Fonz bike. Happy Days TV show. Oh my god. This stuff is so cool. I also like some of the sculptures and art from drawings in the back. 6th Sense movie poster, some Beatles stuff.
The beginning of hard riding and jumping before it was called BMX.
That's cool. But Joy.
Look at the Oreo.
I love me some food, so an Oreo bike is right up my alley. I thought, like, we came in, we saw this Fonz room. I thought this was it. I'm like, okay, this is some cool stuff.
There looks like more stuff.
Oh, just wait. Just wait. No. This isn't the more stuff we're talking about. Behind this door.
Holy.
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty amazing.
This is crazy.
It looks like we're getting some more TV used bicycles. The monkeys rode the bicycle. Just look at that, Joy. Just imagine the monkeys. A bicycle made for 4. That takes tandem to a totally different level. I love these. Monarch Super Twin. 1948. Bicycles that look like motorcycles. These are so cool. Even that it has a fuel tank and a fake motor. I mean, or was it a real motor? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Twin cylinder.
One of the rarest
two-stroke
motorbikes. So it is a real working motorbike.
Was good for 2 horsepower. The same engine was used on lawnmowers and chainsaws.
This is the parking meter that put Cool Hand Luke in jail for vandalizing parking meters.
I'm sort of blown away. Cool Hand Luke is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love Paul Newman in that. Eating all the hard-boiled eggs. Like, imagine going away to prison for just getting drunk and vandalizing parking meters. And that, amongst all these bicycles, I'm looking at the parking meter from Cool Hand Luke. 2011 Missoni bike. I like the sign. Sold by Target in 2011 to promote their Missoni fashion collection. Very limited edition. Originally sold for $400. They need resale for the price of a Missoni dress. And you're like, only bicycles? No, look at the bobblehead wall. I'm not going to try to get there because there's all these bicycles in my way, but yep, a whole wall of bobbleheads.
Basket.
Oh, a basket bike. It all looks all woven in bamboo. That's awesome. Awesome Batman bike. Look at this cool coin op. The Thunderbolt.
Mini bike.
1966 Grasshopper. Chopper mini bike. Got some cool Elvis memorabilia here. Elvis to a Ringo right here. This bike has a radio built into it.
And there's the advertisement on the little stool.
Yeah, saying this is the first ever bike with the radio built in, and it's a Huffy. My first bike I owned was a Huffy. Bowden Bicycle Heaven is the only place in the world to see 4 Bowden Spacelanders. So they have 4 Spacelanders, but only 30 or so to be found. But these are other kind of Bowden bicycles.
Prototype was an aluminum frame. They are the first fiberglass bicycles, no steel frame. Bowden bikes are in the Brooklyn Museum of Art, and they are futuristic and aerodynamic and one of the most sought after bikes.
So many bicycles. Joy, are you a little overwhelmed?
Yeah.
Girls' bikes with skirt guard. That's awesome. So if a girl's riding her bike so her skirt doesn't get caught in the back spokes, it's a guard for that. The freeway car. The 12 horsepower, 3-wheeled, Ringo seat freeway was guaranteed to get 100 miles per the gallon. It has a snowmobile style belt drive with no reverse gear. Top speed was 70 miles per hour. About 700 were built in Minnesota from 1979 to 82. We have a Billy the Kid bicycle. I love the front. It has the horse-drawn carriage and the 2 guns. Joy, I heard this is what you want for Christmas. You're gonna ride all around town on the bicycle?
Too tall for me.
To work out your glutes, we have a butt-powered bicycle. The pedals are stationary. You ride it by bouncing up and down on the seat. It never caught on. Joy, I was mistaken. I'm getting you this for Christmas. Little Pee Wee Herman on this display case. So I know what you're saying. Is there one item here, one item, that you should come to Pittsburgh to see? And yes, there is. Yes, there are hundreds of items like pinball machines, and these bicycles are awesome. But if I had to pick one item for you, like what makes this insane? What makes this a bicycle museum worth coming to? That's right. The real Pee Wee Herman bicycle movie pop, one of 4 to exist out of the 14 made, one of which is owned by Paul Rubens, another is at the Bike Museum of America, one was sold on eBay years back for $38,000, and one is here at Bicycle Heaven. We are talking about one of Pee Wee Herman's bicycles. It's not in the basement of the Alamo. We found it right here. And I love they have the movie poster of Pee Wee Herman with said bicycle down to the little cat bell. And then over here, I love it. Looks like the torpedo with the propeller front. A Pee Wee Herman from Pee Wee's Big Adventure bike sitting right here. Yeah, that's cool. Worth the trip. I see something else I really like. I mean, it's not Pee Wee Herman bike, but this is really, really cool. I'm a fan. Bike tree. This freak of nature was found in rural Ohio on a farm. This is the only place to see two bicycles in a tree. A 1930s Dayton and a 1960s Schwinn. The tree ate both those bicycles over time. I think it's crazy. One's from 1930 and one's from 1960. Psychedelic, trippy, man. This the groovy crank panky room. Pedal power meets pedal power. Enjoy the trip ride, no helmet required.
That is crazy looking.
Hobby horse was inside the Pittsburg Masonic Hall. You can take the boy out of New York, or you can't take New York out of the boy. We found a horse from Coney Island. I love, look how cool all the reflectors were. The glass, the marbling.
The eyes lit up. The horn was a quack.
Because it's Donald. Shelby Donald Duck Bike. If anyone has one of these at home and wants to gift it to me, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. A 1970 Turco Snow Bee, a sled that can do wheelies. I would make amazing YouTube videos crashing and getting hurt on this thing if someone gave it to me, and that would be amazing. Vintage iron skillets, very small ones, can be very valuable. And we have some bigger ones. I even have cast iron skillets. This place is pretty cool and has everything. Okay, back to Earth. I think I found the way. Pittsburg Police. $1987 Cheetos Crayola Color My World promotion. 1,000 bikes were made. Back to Earth. Awesome. Vintage refrigerators. Like what? Retail shop. What's crazy is when you see stuff like in the retail shop, the Penny Farthington bikes, carousel horses, all the stuff that's for sale, not in the museum. It's like, yeah, another Penny Farthington.
That's a replica.
That's a replica? Is it only a tribute to the Penny Farthingtons of the world?
Exactly.
So, Joy,
Yes.
do you think me and you should go walk around the spot where you could buy bikes, see if they have a tandem bike for us? Do you want the Evel Knievel bike? The beginning of hard riding and jumping before it was called BMX?
Wow, that was crazy. I don't think I was expecting like that many bikes.
They have a lot of bicycles. That was a little overwhelming in a good way, not in a bad way. I like that when you have so much stuff and you're like, I don't know where to look, because every bike was labeled. You saw how many bikes were there? You could spend hours learning each one of these little bikes. Mm-hmm. We showed you the highlights, some of the celebrity bikes, some TV used props like the pinball machine, to Pee Wee Herman's bicycle from Pee Wee's Big Adventure. I think that was my favorite thing I saw.
That was cool.
I would recommend, yeah, definitely. Bicycle Heaven. And I love it. It's a free museum, donations, keep the lights on. So give a donation, walk around and enjoy it. Stuff like this is incredible. And that you can actually buy bikes here if you wanted to. And they repair. There needs to be more spots like that in the world. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. But I think we can call it.
I think so.
Bicycle Heaven. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels.
Good eats.
And live life. Ooh, stormy night effect. See the witch above us?